Without beating around the bush too much, Kevin Samuels is right. Kevin Samuels is right. Like, he's just right. That's the video. Subscribe, comment, like. I'll talk to y'all later. I know y'all didn't think I would leave y'all on such a short video like that. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Brother Omar, aka Omeezy, BKA Omeezy, I think. OHM, boy, it can't be BKA, because y'all don't know how to spell this shit. OHMEEZZY. There's 8 letters, bro. I know it's a longer name. You gotta spell it right. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you turn that bell on. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Today, I'm gonna be talking about a polarizing figure, one that's making noise in the community. I feel like he needs to be addressed. Today, we're gonna discuss if Kevin Samuels is wrong or if Kevin Samuels is right. Without further ado, let's get into the video. On a serious tip, Kevin Samuels is right on the basis of his statistics, and some of his maybe logic, let's say. He is right. I think what people don't understand is there's a concept when it comes to money that people just don't get. Like, they just truly don't get. They don't understand the value of different jobs or different skill sets or anything like that. So we hear people say things like, I want a 6-figure person. I want a 6-figure man. I want a person that makes, you know, 500K or whatever the case may be. But what they don't understand is the odds are not in their favor. Like, when you, all right, I'm gonna take for an example. If you're a black woman, and the odds are stacked against you, seriously. You're a black woman, the most educated person in the United States, black women are. When you look down the statistic ladder, I think black men are the least educated. So then you want an educated black man. Well, you're already hitting the bottom of the statistic totem pole. You want one without a criminal record. You want one who makes over 100K. If you want more than 100K, you're diluting the pool to pick from. And then if you go down and you want them to live in X city, don't have kids, haven't dated this person, has this family views, you're getting down to like the 1% of the 1%. And if you live in a state like, I don't know, Oklahoma or something like that, and not a very heavily populated black city, you're really reaching for the stars and aiming for the moon. Now, mind you, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. But it would be like me saying, man, I'm so upset that I can't hit the lottery, I'm just gonna quit. It would be like me saying, man, I'm trying to do this statistically impossible thing and I'm getting upset at myself. The numbers aren't stacked, like they're not in your favor. They're not for you. And I understand that for most people that's a hard pill to swallow. Like, I don't blame anybody. You just have to loosen your criteria. To some extent, that's what Kevin Samuels is saying. Just loosen it up a bit, ladies. Fellas, you too, like, loosen it up a bit. I don't think everybody realizes like how much stuff costs and what it takes to live. You don't have to make 250K for you and then your spouse make 300K and y'all make, you know, 550K a year or whatever to live off of. You don't have to do that to live a comfortable life. Most people watching this video, most people, hell, in the world don't live like that. So you don't have to make all that money to live a comfortable life. You can live a modest to regular lifestyle or whatever the case may be. You'll be fine. I know nice things are nice. However, you just don't need those things. But for everybody to be shooting for the moon, you claim that you're a 10, you've got the body of a goddess or whatever. You want a man with big chest, big arms, I mean, swole like me or something like that. Like, it's not gonna happen. Same thing for you fellas. If you want the woman that's coke shaped and everything like that, you know, big booty, big chesticles, a 10 in the face. How many women do you know that are like that? How many? And then ask yourself, with what you have going on right now, do you deserve a woman like that? Be realistic. I mean, if you're not putting in the hard work either, do you feel like you deserve a $100,000 a year job? People have to be realistic. That's all he's saying. Oh, also, he's right on those things about hygiene. He's also right on those things about, you know, taking better care of yourself, wanting more for yourself. Style, he has a pretty good sense of style. That's where he's right. That's small box. Big box. Kevin Samuels is wrong. Kevin Samuels is wrong about a lot of things. Number one is delivery. I don't know who he thinks he is, that he can have the ability to talk to people the way that he talks to people. He can't. Nobody deserves to be talked to the way that Kevin Samuels talks to them. I don't know why he thinks that he has the end all be all and the final answers on a lot of these things, but he doesn't. Like, he just doesn't. I don't understand why people even keep calling to him. Why do you take advice from somebody who's divorced, single, in a relationship that's supposed to be a guru? We talked about Derrick Jackson. Dog, these gurus are fake. These gurus are they shouldn't exist. They're just people with opinions, and people put him on a platform. I get it. He's very polarizing, I should say. But Kevin Samuels is not somebody that you should be taking advice from, literally verbatim. Now, when he tells you men to wash your ass, guess what? You need to take a soap and some rags, multiple rags, because I know it's nasty, and wash your ass, okay? That's what you need to do. But as far as all this other advice that he's telling people to do, a lot of it is just polarizing. He's trying to get a click. He's trying to get some spins. And I get it. Hey, the money is cool. However, the way he talks to people isn't right. I've talked about this before, and I'll say it again. Gurus, don't believe in them. Sometimes he claims to be a guru of relationships. Single, divorced man, living by himself in Atlanta. I don't see how he can be a guru. I just don't. I would never, ever, ever call into Kevin Samuels for advice unless it was for a video, to be quite honest with you. Go out there, live your life, experience things, see what's real, and be realistic with yourself. I think the only thing that Kevin Samuels does that is great is he tries to get people in the mindset of being realistic with themselves. And I think people don't have that self-awareness. What he's saying, part of it is real. Like for real, on a serious tip. Do you know those people? Do you know anybody in your life that makes this type of money? How do you expect to attract people like this or be attracted to people? When you don't know those people, you're not in those circles. So you don't even know what that really means, to be honest with you. You can't go out there and expect to have it. You can shoot for the stars. Like women, shoot to date NBA players. Fellas, shoot to date singers and everything like that. Don't be surprised when you get disappointed. And don't end up, what do they call it? Cutting your nose to spite your face? Something like that. Don't end up being lonely and miserable and saying no to people that are great potential partners because you're trying to find this next person. Live your life, date, experience, you know, see what you can and won't tolerate. Like, do what you gotta do. Now, fellas, I will say the last thing that he is right about, and I know y'all want Misogyny Omar to come out here, but he'll tell you the same thing. Y'all gotta wash y'all ass. Y'all gotta take better care of yourselves. Y'all have to be deserving of some of these people. Hey, it's time to catch up to the women. But nevertheless, I didn't want to make this too long of a video. I just wanted to be quick to the point and say that Kevin Samuels is right in some aspects. A lot of aspects he's not. Be realistic. Date who you want to date. Go out there, live your life, experience people. Listen, I remember back in my day, I was dating about 4 or 5 of them at the same time. And then I would go home to my girlfriend. You see what I'm saying? So I live my life. You see what I'm saying? But you gotta live yours. That way you'll know what you can tolerate and won't tolerate. But nevertheless, it's your boy, Omeezy, aka Brother Omar. Hit the description box for all the good details. Shout out to the gang. Comment, like, subscribe. I'm out.